Good morning, class family. It's a wonderful Wednesday. Let's look at our message together. Show me that you're a team and a class family. Follow along with your eyes and listen with your ears. Use your finger to point. Ready? Start in the top right-hand corner with the date. March 12th, 2025. Dear class family, today is Wednesday. We will learn a lot at school. First, we will learn about letters and sounds. Next, we will do literacy centers. Then, we will learn about the letter E and phoneme categorization. After that, we will read a text and understand the importance of working together. Last, we will write. Love Miss Joyner. All right, readers, we're going to look back and reread the message. Remember, that's what good readers do. They reread. They do this so their brain can understand the words on the page. Use your finger to point. Start in the top right-hand corner with the date. I notice the month is spelled with the capital letter M, then A-R-C-H. What does that say? It does say March. If you remembered that, great job. Notice the capital letter M to start. Good writers and mathematicians capitalize the first letter of each month of the year because it's special and important. They also capitalize the first letter of each day of the week. Okay, readers, we're going to continue to reread from top to bottom and left to right. March 12th, 2025. Dear class family, today is Wednesday. It is Wednesday, and it's a wonderful Wednesday. Notice the capital letter T that starts that sentence and the period at the end. Remember, good writers start sentences with capital letters and end with punctuation marks. As we are rereading, notice how every sentence starts with a capital letter and ends with a punctuation mark also. Before we continue to reread, let's go ahead and review the punctuation marks that are used in the message. Are you ready? Okay, let's go ahead and say it in Skywrite. Period. At the end of telling sentences, statements, and abbreviations. Exclamation point, also called an exclamation mark. That's at the end of a sentence that shows strong feeling. Question mark at the end of question sentences, just like our question of the day. And comma. Good writers know where to put a comma within their writing. After the number for the date, after the greeting, after transitional words and phrases, after closing such as love, from, sincerely, or by, as well as when listing more than a few things, including that sight word and. Good writers know where to use punctuation marks within their writing. We will learn a lot at school. Oh, that's true, class family. And we do that every single day, working on being a portrait of a graduate. We're practicing being a great communicator and collaborator by speaking clearly with our mouths and listening with our ears. That's what good communicators do. And each day at school, we're working hard, learning how to be a strong listener. Remember, a strong listener uses their eyes for watching, ears for listening, mouth is silent when someone else is speaking, and body is still and in one place. Are you being a strong listener in kindergarten? All right, class family. At this time, we're going to review the transitional words and phrases that you'll see within the message. Remember, good writers use these words to sequence their writing, and good readers can put the events of a story in order from beginning to end. All right, readers, are you ready? First, next, then. After that, last. First, we will learn about letters and sounds. We will. And just like we do every single day of school in kindergarten, we use many resources, including our alphabet chart from Benchmark Advance. We'll use it to review letters, sounds, pictures to match that letter, and American Sign Language, starting with apple all the way to zipper. We go through every single letter and sound every day at school. We'll also use music to help us. Shout out to some YouTube channels, Jack Hartman's Mr. B's, The Singing Walrus, The Learning Station, Hopscotch, just to name a few. Oh, and Benchmark Advance and Brain Pop Jr., of course. Next, we will do literacy centers. We will, and we're so grateful to have all these resources, including iPads. We're going to go on to Lexia Core 5 reading program. We're going to pump our brains with knowledge and pass more units and become better readers. We're also going to be meeting with teachers in groups. When your name is called, listen the first time and go to that teacher. And in one group, you'll be looking at the decodable text Red Hens, focusing on short vowel E like eh. So you'll see those words in there as you're blending phonemes. And you'll also be writing letters and doing other things within some other groups. And then we will learn about the letter E and phoneme categorization. Oh, we will. We're going to learn about the letter E like edge and like in the short vowel sound in the word red. And we're going to work on shaping our mouths. We're going to do Jack Hartman's letter E song. We're going to blend phonemes. We're going to tap out that beginning, middle, and ending sound and saying that whole word, as well as reading another text in our Unit 6 magazine, The Hen Gets Help. We're going to go ahead and we're going to be reading this and doing phoneme categorization. So we're going to be looking at some objects and we're going to be putting them together and saying the beginning sounds. We're going to have some objects that start with E and objects that start with R to review from last week. We're going to put them together and we're going to pick the object and we're going to say what it is and figure out if it starts with E or does it start with R. Okay, after that, we'll read a text and understand the importance of working together. We will. And we've been learning that stories have a message. And the essential question for this unit is, how do we know what is right? We're going to go ahead, we're going to reflect on that question, and we're going to read a text. And the new text is called A House for Max. We have it in a big book from Benchmark Advance, as well as an electronic resource that we'll use to highlight and guide our eyes. We'll be reading this using the pictures and words. We'll be asking and answering questions and understand the importance of working together. So we're going to be doing that while reading that text today. Last, we will write. We will. And remember, when writing, we are also going to be remembering the 5 pre-writing strokes that good writers use when writing letters, drawing pictures, and writing numbers. We have up and around, touch, pull down, touch, push, over, slant right, slant left. We're going to be working today and thinking about things that we like and using the sentence stem I like and writing some sentences with that using the 5 pre-writing strokes. It's going to be a fantastic day at school. Get your fans ready. Fantastic. Our question for today is a do you like question? And it is, do you like popsicles? Well, do you? Think about your answer and get ready to be a great communicator and share why. Do you like popsicles?